I didn't even have to leave my seat. Oh shit, I gotta get my restream chat open again. Whoops. Off to a great start. The best start. Just tell everybody in Discord that I'm live. Okay, we'll get started in just a second. Just top up my drink. I'm sorry, my laundry's going, so if you hear my laundry, tough noogies, because I can't do anything about it. It's going for like another half an hour or so. Testing, testing. Went through YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. I forgot Mixer exists. Finish that. We're coming in, we're playing, we're live. Yeah, I guess I'll have a local recording. Sync and clogging live on stream. That's pretty good. Game recommends you use a controller. I am going to use the said controller. Whoa. Okay, that's a weird menu. I don't want to be too too dramatic, but usually when a game's menu is well, I guess it's more like a menu says a lot about a game. Like if the game's menu is like really nice and looks good, it's usually a good sign, and if the game's menu looks kind of crappy, it's usually a very bad sign. Motion blur off. Dirt, no dirt. I want my pristine boys. You'll just have to tell me if the sound levels are wonky. I have to use my... I hope there's subs. Is there a setting for subs? There better be subtitles. Otherwise, I'm gonna be pissed. Maybe we'll turn this down a bit. Usually in games, the audio mixing is kind of crappy. We want to name ourselves RP. Recommended playing. Oh, can't do it. There we go. Please start on a controller. Okay. We'll use our controller, I guess. I'm not crying. Okay. So this is just like chapter 1. I guess it's kind of like an introduction before this game gets fully released later this year. Speed and range, standard. Yeah, I'm not knowing what any of this stuff is. Shields are generally good. A bit loud? Okay, well hang on. I'll turn it down on my my OBS and you can tell me. Rough day at work? Damn, that sucks, man. I enjoyed the style of the Dead Space menu. Yeah, I mean, menus are just like very indicative of a game's quality, I feel like. I feel like if your game has a crappy menu, it's kind of indicative that there wasn't that same care and attention put into the rest of the game, right? Like every game that's like really good has a great menu, you know? And if you got a crappy menu, they just didn't put too much work in. Loading screen was nice. In Dead Space. I mean, from the screenshots, this looks really good, right? But then I remember games like Dolmen. You remember Dolmen? I remember Dolmen. Dolmen was like the first game I got on Keymailer, I think. And it was just terrible. And it was the same kind of thing. It was meant to be like science fiction Dark Souls. So I thought this would be fun to request as like a... It's kind of like a throwback to that. Some of the old RP lore. Okay, it controls just like Dark Souls. It is exactly like Dark Souls. Maybe this is like Dolmen. Oh, there's a jump button. I'm excited. I'm excited. Although I don't know if there's a sprint button. I don't think I can sprint. I can roll. I'm gonna jump over that just in case. Never mind. Whose goo is this? What kind of goo is this? How do you know people call me Big John? You big boy? Okay, I got no... I mean, that... that shield stance looks kind of weak in my opinion. I don't know what it is. It just looks a bit weak. Ooh, yeah. So that's just your equipment menu on start. Okay, I don't know. If this is chapter 1, my assumption. What do we have? That's kind of neat, I guess. We don't have ladders in the future. Does this hand clip in? Kind of. It's okay. Dusk, crack, sip. Witcher 3 has a shit menu. Yeah, well, I'm not saying that like every game that has a bad menu is shit. I'm just saying that like usually a bad menu is indicative that they didn't put enough effort into the menu, which, you know, usually kind of trashy. Lock on with right stick is fucking Dark Souls. Wait, B and then dodge attack? Ha! That's like straight out of fucking Demon Souls, dude. Let me take up this Jedi Holocron. What are you? Are you an enemy? Ooh, that hit detection was no bueno on that first hit. Hey. Oh no, it's Cousin It. He's coming for me. Like, that really looked like a hand. Really looked like a hand. Ooh. Yeah, it's a little janky. Cross shield is pretty badass. Yeah, it looks cool. I mean, that heavy attack, really slow. I don't know if it's worth using. Deploy OmniCube. Hold and press Y to change OmniCube program. Do I have an OmniCube? Okay, so I got a flashlight. What's it doing? I mean, that's kind of interesting, because now it's like you have a... You kind of have like a catch-all little helper thing that does stuff. So I kind of like that. I think that's a good idea. At least it has potential to be a good idea. They tried to do something similar in the Surge with your little drones. Which, was... was shit. Why are the characters speaking like it's I killed my mentor, but I'm not his murderer. Because it's about guilt or something. I can't remember. And the bruise off. It's all about the bruise off. The Witcher 3 menu was odd because it's weird where some of the options were. Oh. That might just be like, I don't know. Whoa, that looks fucky as hell. That's not even me being weird. That's me like literally using it, the prompt. Ah! It's another Cousin It. Another one. Oh, what is this? Okay, so we can't walk through it, but like my sword can go through it. Cool. Cool. It's a cool ladder. It's an interesting ladder. If the black hole is present in the sky, enemies become more powerful and drop better rewards. Is this world tendency from Demon Souls? It's like literally world, like literally world tendency. The shield stance doesn't pop; it's flaccid. Yeah, you kind of just like move your arm over. That's something that would be pretty reasonable to fix, I think. Press X or Y to change weapon ability. What? Hold this. So what does that mean? What's my weapon ability? I don't know what that means. Is that Y? Is that what that is? Did I just buff myself? I guess I buffed my weapon with, like, with green power. The power of green energy. What if it was a hand? Where is the body? There's been a bunch of bodies. Port Icenden. Actually, you know what? This looks pretty fucking cool. How it's just like you're just in like an open space station. Like, that's cool. But I'm getting very Dead Spacey vibes. Hey, this is a downwards thing. Should we explore, guys? Let's go off the beaten path. This is probably where you have to go. Incellium Rod for incelliating women. Dude, Demon Souls. I found a secret, I think. A daring effigy. How daring is it? Taunt. I can't go to online. What's the point of all these if I can't play online? I don't know. I can't sprint. I don't feel like there's a sprint key. So my guess is that you kind of just... You know, sprint is a really nice feature in a lot of these games because it speeds up stuff. I do like jump. Jump makes me happy. I feel like Demon Souls would be nice with a dedicated jump button. Not sure exactly how you'd implement it, but it would be nice. Dealing melee damage will fill up your energy and restoration gauges. Ah! Oh, is this an actual enemy? That's kind of cool, I guess. So I assume my energy gauge is the blue gauge. Yes. So you basically have... You got mana to like buff your sword and shit, but it's tied to attacking enemies, which I feel like is a pretty good system because it kind of rewards you rather than just like sitting back. Basically rewards you for a thespian hook. Interesting. Stop this carnival. Are these words from the spawn? Sentinel Cross. The thespian hook. Well, equip a conductor to increase potential. It does no damage, though, I assume. Attack's the same. I assume that the Officer Glaive plus 8 is significantly better than Thespian Hook. He's a big boy over there. Ugh. Oh no, I got hit. I was supposed to heal myself. Oh, the down arrow key. Okay. Got like extendo hands. The power of fart gas. It's weapon arts from DS3. It seems like that way, yeah. Wow, your block kind of sucks. Can I backstab? Oh my god, they ragdoll like in Demon Souls 2. Whoa! That was a snort, don't mind me. I watched a few minutes of gameplay and saw different symbols on weapons. Yeah, it seems like there's probably weapons for like different builds, I imagine, very similar to like Demon Souls. Oh, about an ambush? I imagine it's like very similar to Demon Souls and Dark Souls where you have like build specific weapons because like let's because it's like strength, reflex, foresight. So that's a foresight scaling weapon probably. I don't know what any of that means at the moment, but I'm gonna stick with this thing. Hey dude, hey Mama Kappa, how's it going? Kappa Gaming, how's the stream going? It's going okay. We just kind of started. We just got this game on Keymailer today, so I'm like, well, I'll try it out. Why not? And then Bob demanded a stream in Discord, so I was like, sure, whatever. Thespians is my favorite Pornhub category. Is it now? Big boy is Stretch Armstrong, he is. Dude, how do you think he got here? Do you think we should make a lore video on this guy? Oh, it's kind of cool because it's like icy, because it's in space. Little Piggy was snort, yeah, sometime. Sometimes. So far this has been better than Dolmen, let's put it that way. I bet you Dolmen's dead in the water anyways. It's like some Brazilian company was making it, I think. Hope I get some like cool looking armor. Oh, there's my freight credentials. Oh! I see you there, Uncle... What is it? Not Uncle Fester. Thing? Uncle Fester's the thing, or whatever. It's got a gun! Oh shit, it had a gun! Oh, what the fuck? Okay, yeah. Sure game. Sure game. Is that a gun? Yeah, that strong attack is useless as far as I'm concerned. Well, he's trapped inside the building now forever. I guess only some enemies have collision. That's kind of weird. Well, we got our freight credentials. Hey, there's an elevator over there. Whoa, what the hell happened to the camera? Do you see that? Like, it like... Oh, I don't know what the hell's going on there. I don't like it when that happens. Zip, zip, zop, zippity bop, let's go. Do I need the freight credentials for these? I don't know what it did. Big Max, when Max was playing, when Max was playing, Vampire the Masquerade, it was so goddamn funny. He's like, he like pulls the levers, like, what did that do? What did that do? It's like, it was so fucking funny. I'll probably open this door. Stance is kind of goofy, and the frills are like Victoria dress. Seems cool. I mean, this has potential. It feels budget. Let's put it that way. It feels like a budget Dark Souls, which I'm not surprised by, but it's always a little disappointing. Sorry I'm late. My bro stopped by after work. We chatted. The poor soul is seriously considered getting an Ahigo artwork on his gun. I couldn't convince him out of it. Oh my god. Dave, is your brother a weep? I mean, I do like how, like, that's cool for elevators. I think that's cool and interesting. It's like, it's still an elevator. Or, sorry, it's still a ladder. Yeah. It's still a ladder, but it's, like, future-y, which helps with the aesthetic. You know, it's like a power lift type thing. Which is cool. Can I break these, actually? I can! Blessed be. I'm gonna jump on this. Like, I feel like the physics are just kind of wonky. Like, the way you jump feels a bit odd. What a fucking power move will need picks. Yeah, that would be a good pick to add to the Discord if we see it in the future. If he actually goes through with it. A diamond ingot. Yeah, like, am I trapped in here forever now? Is this not planned? Is there a lift? I think there's a lift. Okay, I'll fight this thing too. He just flicking shit at me. Get out of here. What is this? Fucking JoJo? Part 7? The spin? Johnny's gonna shoot his fingernails at me? Axions. Oh. Okay, yeah, this combat's pretty janky, and I don't know how I get my healing back. I assume I get it back from killing enemies. That would be my assumption. Yes, it is a little janky. I want to go over here. Zip zop zoobity bop whoop! Up we go. Are you an enemy? Stabilize the breach. Dude, did he have like 2 thumbs? Connect? I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, we got some armor. Silo's locked. We got some armor. Let's put it on. Revolt Warrior helm. That looks fucking cool, actually. Kind of. I mean, the art style is kind of hit or miss, in my opinion. We got a cape. Got a cool cape going on. I assume this is worth using. Didn't seem like it affected anything. Okay, let's connect. Oh, maybe this is like a bonfire. Infuse user. Okay, so this is like a bonfire, I guess. Oh, this game has a jump button. That is it immediately improved. It is immediately improved, like all games with jump buttons. A hump stock? Oh, bumps. I think bump stocks are illegal, aren't they? Can you make a Minecraft diamond sword? I was thinking about making a Minecraft joke. His wife won't be happy with that decision. She already doesn't like guns. That would just make things worse. Stabilize the control point. So infuse user. I assume this is yet leveling up. There it is. Again, you have no... So look at it this way, okay? Can my mouse show up on the screen? No, it doesn't. Well, anyways, like, you see how it's all centered? Like, this doesn't tell me anything, right? If I click this, what does that do? Like, I guess I can see my stats change, but it'd be nice for a little tooltip underneath infuse, if it just said, like, health, and it's like, this increases your maximum HP But it also increases your, it just increases your maximum HP, I guess. So stamina just increases your stamina. But it also increases your physical defense, see, right? Energy also increases. But it's like, I don't know what entropy is. I don't know what radiation is. I guess it's like... Entropy must be... I guess entropy is probably like black hole resistance or something. Radiation's probably whatever. Induction's probably heat. But there's a bunch of stuff that's like, I don't know what any of this means. This is always the problem with game... When you jump into a game like this, is the developers... Look at it this way, okay? The developers know everything about their game because they made it. So if, like, a playtester doesn't know something, they'll just ask the guy, right? Because it's probably in-house. But, like, I have no idea what this shit means. Like, okay, load. I can assume load is, like, my equipment load, right? But I have no reference point for what this stuff means. And it's, like, strength, reflex, cognition, foresight. Like... So foresight raises my... defenses. I guess it's like Dark Souls and Demon Souls where like everything raises your defenses. Yeah, it does. But I don't know anything. I don't know, I guess fucking some health and this and energy. Let's get a strength point. I want more damage. More damage. Oops, it's low. I don't care about that. I'm low. I want the damage. Break down packs of Axions for infusion. Okay. Can I get another infusion now? I can. More strength. Me unga me bunga. Polarize. Increase enemy strength in this universe. Okay, so that's like Dark Souls 2. That's it's like whatever. Not kindling the bonfires. What the heck is it called? Use like a bonfire ascetic or whatever. Did they respawn? They didn't respawn. Interesting. Another thespian hook. Oh shit. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Okay, my guy feels really heavy all of a sudden. I don't know why. His jump is still fine. His roll seems fine. I'm trapped forever in this room because I don't know how to jump, apparently. Okay, where do we go? I feel like down here is the wrong choice, so we're gonna go anyways. Wait, and we all know Jesse is dynamite. Wait, Jesse who? Jesse who? Really, the art in this game reminds you of Warframe. Yeah, like the aesthetic is cool. The aesthetic is cool. It's just like a question of whether or not the game is gonna be good. Like no sprint. There might be a sprint button. I don't know. I'm trying to do like the Dark Souls thing where it's like the sprint button or whatever, the run button. Like, you know how the sprint and the run button are like the same? Okay, you have a backslide. Hey, can I do a... Can it be like... Oh, you can actually back up pretty damn fast. I was like, can I do like the Symphony of the Night thing? Is back hopping faster than walking? It probably is. Okay, what do we got down here? Probably an ambush, I imagine? No. Incellium ingot, again for inselinating the women's. I'm noticing a lot of hands. Noticing a lot of hands down here. Axions. Souls. Ancient warrior shield. Ooh. Is that an improvement or is it a deprovement? Stability is less. Stamina regeneration goes up. Weight goes down. So it's a lighter shield. I guess there was different starting classes. I'm like thinking like all this stuff is like worse than what I got. But there was different starting classes, so that should be taken into consideration, that there might not even have been a shield for certain classes. But that being said, I'm going to put my old one back on because it's simply better. What does the help button do? Is there a help button? You can taunt people. Deny. No. Most of the Dark Souls clones are really nice about having their side tooltips. When those little details are gone, yeah, I agree with that, like, wholeheartedly. I really feel like you need those tooltips, especially, like, early on. Like, you don't necessarily need the tooltips later. Because, you know, it's like, you learn what stuff does. So, like, when in Dark Souls, like, yeah, I know strength is for strength scaling weapons and stuff. So I don't need the tooltips anymore. But I'm going into this game completely blind. I've never seen anything about it before, besides a couple of screenshots. I tried my best, brothers. Oh, God. Do you think he was a member of Shepherd's Glen? Vault credentials A. Ooh. Perhaps a vault for me. But, like, not having little details like that hurts a lot. And it's usually like the Indier games. Indier. It's... there's my... You can hear my stupid jingle on my Korean made washer dryer. It just goes... This goes so long. Like, I don't know why. I'm sure you can hear it. They really want you to know that your laundry's done. You know, they just do. I made it. Oh, oh God. Oh God, he's using the spin on me. The nails are coming out. It'd be nice to have some different weapons, but I kind of like how your HP... I think that's a good system, like how when you kill enemies you get more healing items. I think that's a strong option. It's kind of annoying to go through like Dark Souls. I guess Bloodborne kind of had that, and Demon Souls as well. Where it was like... You know, like, as you killed enemies, like, they had the potential to drop stuff. So, in Demon Souls, you could get grass from enemies. And in Dark Souls, or Bloodborne, you could get blood vials, right? So, if you use some blood vials while fighting an enemy and they drop some, it was kind of like... You can kind of continue without having to worry too much, because you were still adequately prepared. But in Dark Souls, a lot of it is... You know, you just die because you run out of healing items, right? And that doesn't feel good a lot of the time. I feel like it works okay in Demon Souls and Dark Souls. Well, oh my God, it targeted the one on the far side. I feel like it works okay in like Dark Souls, but a lot of games get that wrong, and they're not like balanced around you having like a bunch of healing items. Where do these hands come from? Whose hands are these? What game is this? Yeah, it's called Hellpoint. Whatever, Thesium's thing. I think I tagged it on the YouTube. Another thespian hook. Another, a red saber. Oh, this is a different kind of shield. Hadron of Entropy. Oh, okay, so you can offhand, like, a magic cube. That's probably for, like, a caster, but wait. Fires 3 projectiles at an angle? What? That's kind of neat. I don't like how it goes into like this weird lock-on thing. Oh, it uses my magic. That's kind of cool, actually. I like stuff like that. It's interesting. I'm gonna keep my shield because it seems decent. This is a... Okay, so this is a reflex weapon. This is like 100%. This is like 100% a scimitar from Dark Souls. They just copied the moveset. There was a very tiny help button at the bottom of the screen when you were at the bonfire level up. Damn, I didn't even see it. Yeah, some budget title. I don't know if it's a budget title, but it feels a bit budget. I think it's coming out soon. Can I jump off the ladder? Oh, you can. Okay, cool. That didn't help me at all. I guess it's just going down, man. DS3, you gain another Estus charge at random from killing enemies. Yeah, I think that happened. I think you got one if an enemy... If someone in the world, like, kindled a bonfire, you got, like, +1 Estus, too. That jingle is adorable. What, from my fucking washer dryer? Just, like, the first time my dad and I turned it on after we installed it, it was like... Why the fuck is the jingle so long? Just like it just kept going. Forgotten for my inaction. I'm not being inaction. I'm being active right now. Hellpoint was funded via Kickstarter. They asked for 50,000. Oh, it's Canadian. No, that's why. That explains a lot. I'm like, oh, it's Canadian? There it is. My dad once told me that Canadian movies were never as good as American movies, and he had no explanation as to why. But I believe this to be a universal truth. This kind of looks like a boss arena. Is this game actually good? Well, you have my credentials for the RP Steam account as a valued RP staff member. So you can give it a try. It seems okay. Is this an elevator? That doesn't look too good. That's a Canadian thing happening right there. That's a Canadian thing. To be fair, magic glowy cubes are kind of cool. I do think that's interesting. Like, I think that's cool. Having your orb sit there like that is not very good. It's just Canadian. We should just say that from now on. Oh, interesting. Oh. Just having orbs like that. Like, that looks like it should be textured. That just looks like an untextured circle. There's my biggest criticism of the game. The doorknobs look like untextured circles. How deep does it go? Good question. Forgotten for your inaction. Sounds fucking brutal. Yeah. Indeed. Okay, that is a jumping thing. There's some Giga Chads over there. I feel like I'm not supposed to come here yet, because I'd have to jump down. Oh, I guess you can jump up this way. But I'm pussing out, guys. I'm pussing out. Let's go back up. Touch this untextured orb. Damn, what's that loud-ass music? Oh. It was probably from my washer-dryer. Unless it was something in the game. Not just Canadian, but Quebecois on top of that. There it is. Suffer and die in obscurity. What does Ramses say? Ramses says to Alga... Oh no, he says it to a bunch of thieves. He's like, die in obscurity. You fucks. Like, surrender or die in obscurity. Remember Max saw that line? Oh. Enter. This is definitely a boss arena, but... Okay. You need, like, a glowy force fieldy type thing or something, because now, like, this is just like a literal invisible wall, okay? This is a literal invisible wall, and just, like, there's nothing here. So, you know, like, Demon Souls, you had, like, a fog gate, and Dark Souls, you had a fog gate. Dark Souls 2, you had a fog gate. Dark Souls 3, you had a fog gate. And Bloodborne, you had a fog gate. It was like that, except, you know, there's no fog gate. Ah! Enemies appearing before me. Oh, these are just random enemies. Is this a boss fight? Is this a Dark Souls gang squad? Oh, fuck me. Holy shit. Thank God I have the ability to do Alucard's. Oh, fuck me. They just keep spawning? What? Okay, I've learned something. Can I leave? No. We've learned something new. Is this Fool's Idol? Did I forget? Oh my god. Fall down the hole, idiots. Get in the hole. God. What, this is a bit much. I'm gonna call it. This is a bit much. Can I use the door? Am I supposed to use the doors? The 9th circle. I've heard this before. What the fuck? Can I get up there? I can't leave. I have no healing items left. I think this was just designed to fuck with me, honestly. I don't think I'm willing. I don't think I'm ready to grab this yet. Oh, my diamond ingot. Okay, I died. Okay, that was a bit much. I do like that your character has a voice, but they went with a fake language, and he makes little remarks when you find a note. Yeah, it's like Monster Hunter language, right? They want to have the Bloodborne DS3 no fog wall, but they can't do it. Enter the next reality. Okay. The invisible wall does not look good. The ruined sentinels, the gargoyles. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do there. We'll try a different way this time. How long have we been going for? Half an hour. Can I open this yet? Still locked. Okay. Whoa. I gotta use my Alucard backstep more, I think. Oh, fuck you. So it seems like enemies stay dead until you die, was my guess. That's my guess. Oh god, my nemesis. Oh, I did it again, for fuck's sake. The ninth circle of hell, we daunting now. Yeah, I think that was accurate. Did we go this way? I don't think we went this way. Oh, this is just the other way. Okay, so now it's here. Maybe that was just an error. Yeah, okay. So maybe I'll give it the benefit of a doubt and that was just a glitch. Okay, we'll give it the benefit of a doubt. I was kind of fucked. It was a little fucked. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with that besides grinding and leveling up. But maybe that's the intended purpose. Okay, this guy's dead. We got, I'm like one-shotting dudes now. There's a girl here, right? I don't know. I assume these are girls because they're kind of lanky. But I don't know. What do I know? Axioms. Okay, let's jump this again. I went that way last time, right? Did I go over here? I didn't go. I see you, sneaky snake. I mean, I must be able to make that, right? I have to be able to make that jump. Yeah, your jumps feel a little bit floaty, so it's kind of hard to... Hey, where'd my cube go? Cube? He's gone. Where's my cube at? There he is. Oh, there he is. I'm surprised that that girl's not shooting at me. I'm gonna call them girls because they look like girls. He's probably just gonna die, so I'm gonna leave him. Kia. So enemies don't respawn if you rest at a bonfire. Do you heal from resting? I don't know. I didn't test. Let me take a look after. Fuck. I mean, let's put it this way. This kind of feels early accessy, as you saw my shield just disappear for a second there. Ah! There's too many of these hands, man. So many hands. And it's like, I feel like this is kind of like a... It's meant to be like a Dead Space thing where you can smash all the boxes, but it doesn't feel correct. So you can go either way to get back in here, and that's just the same way. Okay. I see you looking at the wall there. I'm not going to miss you this time. Boys can be lanky. Don't hate, don't judge. Yeah, I know. I feel like just like their stature and stuff, it looks a little feminine to me. Is this game like no fap or something? A night of purity destroying hands? Maybe. Get out of here. Be gone, hand. I'm trying to do my work. Oh, fuck. Where'd you come from? I kinda wanna like pay attention to like my amount of heals. Okay, there's a meter that fills up. So obviously when you fill that meter, you get another heal, which I feel like is cool. I feel like that's a reasonably good system. Yeah, I mean, your strong attack seems strong, but you have to like get behind them, so you can't be countered. Pecan semen demons. It's like, is it like, are they like the demons in agony or whatever the hell that fucking terrible? Okay, so this side it doesn't have it again, but now okay, I don't want to go in there because okay, so for whatever reason on this side it doesn't have the wall. But on that other side it did. I don't know. Maybe I can... No. There's still no sprint. I guess we're trying down here now. Boys, we're gonna go down. What could be down here? Okay, maybe nothing. Model, sewing, and lance. Sewing? It says model. Inventory. Shields, upgrade chips. Is the stealth ability based on strength and stealth ability? What the fuck? Recon suit armor. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, so you started with... Requires 10 reflex. Induction armor's better. Omnicube programs. So this is like kind of annoying because it'd be nice, like... So that's here, right? When you do this, it tells you what it is, but like... I have no reference point until I go into like... How did I even get into that fucking menu? Honestly can't remember. What the fuck menu was it? It was here. I don't like this. I don't like how it gives you like your gear, and then this is where all your menu shit is. I feel like, you know in Dark Souls where it's like you have that big ass bar, and then it has like all of this stuff down here? I feel like you need that, because it's like... You can have this, but have it be under, and have this like way more prominent across the top. I keep using hand gestures. You can't see my hand gestures. Wait, what? Enemies saying die until you die is nice in between for DS2. Enemies stop respawning, and for every game where they don't. DS2 was basically like, it was like if you kept throwing yourself at a wall, eventually the enemies would despawn so you could actually make some progress. That was like a casualization change. I don't know if I liked it, because it basically meant you couldn't farm souls off of certain enemies, because like they stopped respawning. Something that would require careful balance. Yeah, I agree. Where does the foreskin come in, though? The deepest lore? Jesus Christ. I think that system works in theory, but I wonder if it can be broken by farming weak enemies to stock up on healing items. Possible, but I imagine when you rest, you probably lose your... Oh, what the fuck is this guy? Where did you come from? I literally have never seen you before. Be gone, hell demon. I'm gonna keep attacking until I run out of stamina. Because that's all you do in these games. Where the fuck did you come from? What did you drop? Nile shards? Nihilistic shards? What were we looking at again? Oh yeah. Omnicube programs. So yeah, I feel like you just need a bigger menu. Like, I'm an old man now, so I need huge ass fucking icons across the top of the screen. Beware, for in the land of the blind, sight is heresy. Oh, how deep and interesting. Okay, an Omnicube program that uses Axions to bring the user back to the last quantum anchor or breach visited. That's basically the dark sign. It takes you back to your thing. You lose all your souls, probably. Simple program that creates a temporary energy shell at regular intervals. Useful if you lack access to a map. Might try that. Freight credentials. Deep reports of Port Isudium. Grants access to storage silos. So I have the silo key. So why the hell didn't it let me go in? Did I just pick this up at some point? A rail poniard. Do I have a rail poniard? So I guess you get like weapon blueprints, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if I like crafting systems in these games, honestly. It just feels kind of lame. Yeah, that is literally a bonfire aesthetic. There's a lot. You can see like all the influence of like Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2. It's all here. It's all here. Was it down here? Let's try going down. I have the silo key now, so I could probably go back to that breach and try again, but I might try coming down here. Was this? This was nothing. How the hell did I find that elevator? I agree. I think it's better organized to have menu tabs along the top. Yeah, I agree. I think it's just like, it's... Because you press start and you're like, well, the first thing you think is like just my inventory. It's like, okay. Settings. Yeah. I mean, oh, there. Wait, hang on. It scrolls? Okay, no, not a lot. Yeah, heal, like... This could be like twice the size, like honestly. You picked up that key in this life? Okay, I figured. Oh, you know what? It was probably up top, like up here. You know, I went, there's like a jump here, right? Yeah, like here. I probably got it from above here, is my guess, because I didn't go there before. I'm gonna go back there. Because I have souls to spend. And it'd be nice if I could sprint so this went a little faster. I don't like the crafting, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Dark Souls system was kind of bad. What the fuck is up there? Oh, right, that's this thing. This is where my breach is. I feel like the Dark Souls system was always kind of like weak because it was like you had to. What the fuck? Maybe enemies just do kind of randomly respawn or something. I don't know. But like Dark Souls, Demon Souls is really weird because it's like you need like some random weapon at like +7 to get like a boss weapon. So it's like sure, but by the same ticket, it's like, you know, I don't think that's particularly good. I feel like I just like keep increasing my strength. Where's my damage? I don't know anything. I don't know what any of this means. Okay, the Officer Glaive's damage went up. After like a dozen things. Like it's really hard to see what you've improved. Like it's really simple to just be like, well, I guess it's like 2. But it'd be like nice if it was just like color difference, like I don't know, the 15 and 14. All the numbers I changed were like green or something. I don't know. It's really small things like that that just kind of drag you down. So we should be able to open this now. What do we got here? Induction melee conductor 8. So how do I change? Calm melee started in the 23rd century. A sad or glorious memento. So how do I change? So I just got one of those inductor things. Mind module, body module, Omnicube. Did I change anything? Whatever. So I just got equip it on a melee weapon and an upgrade station. Induction damage based on foresight. So that adds fire damage, I suppose. This is kind of neat. We got like bioluminescent mushrooms in here. That's kind of cool. There's like nothing over here. I4 56247. I'm gonna write this down. Oh, the help button is glowing yellow. Yeah, I'll go back in a second. Let me write this down first. I4. I don't mind when games make you like memorize stuff, because usually I have a notepad on my desk nearby when I'm playing anything to just use it, but you gotta be aware of it. Okay, so can we go down? Okay, we'll run back and see this help button. We'll see the help button, then we'll jump down there and die, probably. The help button is way too small. I didn't even notice it again. Where the hell does it say help? I don't see it. I, like, literally don't see it. Am I drunk? Oh. It's, like, not even the right button. Yeah, okay, this is stupid. You have space. Put this down here. Like a move infuse up like to just under your little stat bar thing, and then put that under. God damn it. Yeah, okay, it says energy is replenished by dealing melee damage. So sure. Attacking, sprinting, jumping, or dodging. Okay, there's a sprint button. I don't know how to do it. We'll look in a second. Maximum weight you can carry before being over encumbered. Increase damage dealt with fast weapons. There's also a requirement for certain pieces of equipment. You know, heavy weapons. Damage dealt with firearms. Cognition. Okay. So you've got like 3 scaling weapons. I guess firearms is like int, right? And increases damage dealt with catalyst. It's also a requirement for certain. Okay, so it's basically like int faith kind of. And damage reduction determines how much damage can be taken without being interrupted. So it's nasty. So that's your what is it called? Poise? It's poise. Help button's only there in specific menus. I see that. I figured it out. Don't worry. That is a very awkward ladder. Very awkward to get to. Yeah, that just doesn't look good. Like, you have to, like, walk, like, right up to it. Like, you need... They could have just extended the thing a little bit, because now it's like, whoop, just teleport over there real quick. This seems like a huge problem that both windows can't be seen at the same time. Agree. Totally agree. Hey, it's a new lady. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of cool. She's got like a dress thing going on. Did I kill her? Did I win? She exploded. My sword exploded her. Okay, well, I guess we just keep going down. Did he see me? They're just sitting there being like, yeah. Just brush some dirt off my sword. Wait until some guy comes to fight me. As is typical video game logic. We have a debuff. I feel like you just trade here. You just trade with these guys. What do we got? Incellium Rod again. I don't know what these are for. I don't think I can make that jump. Oh, what the fuck was that? Is there something down below? I guess I jumped down. Oh, it's one of those. It's one of these Stretch Armstrong guys. What are they standing on? Can I stand on nothing too? Do I have a plunging attack? Okay, I want to look at the controls real quick. Controller. Usability dodge. Sprint is left trigger. Okay, that's not very intuitive at all, but okay. I have a sprint button, which is good. Guns are big-brained. Guns are probably decent. I mean, I guess the game is likely designed for melee. See, these guys are like walking all over this thing. I don't feel like I can, though. What are you going to do, Stretch Armstrong? I'm going to try walking over it. Okay, I can. What do we got? Tram activation key. Okay, well. Fuck you both. I'm out of here. Can activate my fucking train now, idiots. Well, maybe not. Hey, there's something I missed. Axions. Okay, let's just run this way. What do we got over here? We've resorted to a typical... Oh my god. Okay, so you can, like, grab it. Yep. Idiot. What are you gonna do? Gonna get pushed off by your friend? You're both idiots. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm an idiot now. Well, I'm the idiot now. Coral, that's what I'm thinking of. Some of them are like crab people. Yeah. Okay, well, what we'll try to do now is we'll try to activate the tram. See if we can activate the tram and do something. Maybe the tram is like, whatever. I mean, this is a pretty big level. They're walking on sunshine. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, but it's just like, it just seems really fucking buggy. Okay, I took some damage. Oh, another thing coming at me. I gotta run. I mean, now that I know I can sprint, that changes the game. Like, I knew there had to be a sprint button, it just wasn't working. Unless the tram activation key is not there. It's possible, but I think that's the tram, isn't it? That's a Stretch Armstrong over there. I mean, is this not the tram? Oh, I didn't go up here, did I? Fuck, I like didn't explore like any of this shit. There's a console here. Is my character breathing? He is breathing. I just totally missed all this shit, I guess. Refined. I believe that's pronounced Cabron. Well, this is all broken. Somebody broke it. Who broke this console? Axions. A breach synchronizer. Red saber. Patron of entropy. Full credentials A. We used to quickly travel through Irid Novo. Oh, maybe that's in that area where I got my ass kicked. Can be used to connect breaches together and travel between them. Okay. So I guess you have limited number of those, but they're basically let you bonfire warp, which probably a good thing. But I've evidently gone the wrong way. Where was I going? Where did I come from? This way, right? Came from this way. Standing on glass floors is cool, but it needs to be obvious. Yeah, it needs to be like frosted or something. It has to have like some color or some texture to it, like make it semi-transparent or whatever. Because it's really hard to be like, is this guy standing on literally nothing right now? It's like what I'm looking at. Okay, that's like, oh, maybe it's this. Where the fuck am I going? Like, I don't even know where I'm going anymore. I feel like in the beginning I was making, like, steady progress, and now it's kind of just like, well, that was the wrong way. So therefore I'm kind of screwed. I found that one thing that one time. Now I don't know how I got there. Like, there was that lift down. Oh, there's a ton of guys in here. But, I found that one lift down. I don't know where it is anymore. Oh shit. Oh shit, guys. It wasn't down here, was it? Maybe it was down here. Oh god. There's no, I think there just might be nothing here, because that's just a pit. Just a pit of death. Pit of death and... Holy fuck, they all followed me. Let's see how you hands deal with turbo lifts. Whoop, I'm out of here. I'm still out of here. No. God. Okay, that was cool. Was it this way? What? I don't know where I'm going anymore. Oh, hang on. What? Okay, this was it, right? Was this it? Right. This is the thing with the weird balls. The untextured balls. We found it. Needs a glare or something? Yeah, you need something to show that it's glass. Like, I don't know, a reflection or something. So that you don't lose all your souls on death. Yeah, I mean... The losing all your progress on death is like kind of cool, but I think at this point it's difficult to justify at this point. A glare is really all it needs. You just need a little something. Let me check this. How deep does it go? I think I left last time because I wasn't confident I could make this jump, and I'm still not confident I can make it. I can't make it. I'm still not confident I can make it. Stretch Armstrong over here. What do you got? Okay, you got Stretch Armstrong. Okay, I'm gonna heal myself because I can. I'm gonna jump up here. I can't. I guess I can drop off like this. I just have to, these hands just like fucking everywhere. It probably doesn't help that I'm basically playing muted, but Embalmer goggles. Is that headgear? Goggles worn by medical personnel and cosmetic enhancement professionals. Look at that deep lore, guys. What's this? I turned something on. Is that the bridge activation? Ah, it looks like the bridge activation. It wasn't the bridge activation. What do you got here? Concealed behind flat walls. Are you telling me that there's a secret? That was fucking janky as shit. I like jumped. Okay. This is fucking Dark Souls, okay. Hey, where's my Omni Cube or whatever? Hello? Omni Cube? Is this perhaps a bonfire? What do we got here? It's probably like, don't go any closer. Don't surrender. Each trial is meant to be overcome. I love my digger mousey. What the fuck? Like gravity. It's the taste of a liar. Hellstrom was light. We should have listened. Just talking Cthulhu. A health module. I don't have a health module, right? So I got the... Okay, so I got a health bonus. That's neat. That was almost too much to handle. Yeah, it was. There's all these hands. You're too low int to wear the glasses. Third fool's head. Is that like a madman's knowledge? 75 carbon. Cabron particles? Cabron? Okay, this is... Oh, this looked like it was like a death trap, but I guess... Axions. I mean, I guess it feels more complete than Dolmen did. So I'm reasonably engaged. Diamond ingot. I guess I have to jump. Jump to this thing and grab it. It's just kind of janky, man. Oh, fuck. Like here. Like that ladder should be accessible without having to like drop down to it. Especially if there's going to be ones like that later in the game that are like really big. That would not be no bueno in my opinion. Hold on, is this... This looks... I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. Call it a hunch. Mind vessel unknown. Huh. Maybe I was supposed to come here. Oh, don't have my body envelope, sorry. Interface with Renegade. I'm fucking sure, I guess. Oh, is this a boss or some shit? Subject stress critical, administering sedatives. I'm speaking to Renegade, okay. Is there voice acting? I can't hear. Oh, right. I don't know any of this stuff. I don't know. Still like losing all your souls upon death, at least you keep your items. Yeah, there was like a persistent game state, so it was kind of like a trade-off. Because it's like you could just like run and grab a key. Like it's really like Demon Souls was like the best at it because it's like you could run through Tower of Latria and like grab a key. And then like you died and it's like, okay, well I have the key, so now I don't have to go that way anymore, so I can go back and do some other spot. Cosmic Gods. Needed a gate, so they authorized the project as a 20-year plan. I bet that is a backer room. Oh, maybe. It seems like a lore room, let's put it that way. Must be using the cover of the accretion storms to leave the gates open. I got an accretion storm right here for you. Storms occur twice a day at the western and eastern apexes of the station's orbit. Never determined exactly what these gates do, but it definitely involves using the puncture to bring evil entities into this reality. Take refuge during the storms. Demons walk the streets during the accretion storms. Okay. I mean, I already saw some demons. It's so... Mind vessel unknown. Okay. You already did, right? Why are you trapped inside this cube? Yeah, what happened? What the fuck happened? A flood of evil dark entities must have found a way to invade our existence. There it is. Sometimes there's voice acting. I'm kind of mashing through. Everyone is probably already dead. Okay. Sounds about right. Beware of the corpses of those you kill. These creatures were once colonists and scientists. End of communication. Okay, fine, whatever. Well, I don't know, I guess that's just like a lore room or something. Hey, can I like use this to like zip around? I feel like I should be able to like grab that and like zip through. Be kind of neat, but I guess I can't. I guess those are just lights. Okay, nothing else here. I mean, that looked very like important, and then it's kind of hidden away. Like it's behind a wall, right? Like an invisible wall. So, oh, no, this one wasn't. But you know, it looks kind of important and shit, and then it's just like, oh, have some ambiguous. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, this is gonna be rough. Can I just jump and grab it? I can. Like, why the fuck would they make you do this? That's too damn precise. Wait, can I not leave this area? Oh, fuck. There must be another one to grab. I, like, legit can't get out this way. No, I can. That is some fucking precise platforming. That's too precise in my opinion. A little too precise. Let's be real. Just a little bit too precise. And, like, the jump is floaty. Like, it doesn't feel super good. So I'm a bit surprised that they did that, but let's keep trying to move onwards, I guess. We found something cool. I guess I kind of just don't, I'm kind of over, like, the super ambiguous lore. Like, it's just like, oh, something happened. I'd like if, I'd honestly like it if this is going to be, like, level-based. Like, it seems like it's going to be kind of, like, level-based. I'd like kind of, like, a more robust story, you know, like a story that's, like, consistent throughout the course of the game. All these kind of Dark Souls clones do this shit where it's just, there's just nothing. You just get nothing. You get no lore. You get no, like, definitive lore. Thirtish Scribe Goggles. And Selimengid. Weapon editor. Okay, I found a weapon editor. Sentinel Cross is what I'm using. So I don't think I actually want to do anything, but I could put my other orb thing in there. Occult Station. Print model. Third Fool's Head. Can I make it? I don't have enough Cabron. Process resources. Refined carbon. What is it doing? Okay, fuck. I assume I just refine everything. Fuck it. I don't know. Is it doing anything? Am I getting things? Dismantle. Thespian hook. I'm not going to use any of these Thespian hooks, so sure. Get 200 carbon particles. Oh, that means I can make one of these. Okay, so I have a shitload of stuff now because I... Wait, what? The fuck? Crown Appetite Head. Okay. Sewing Analyst. I need a rail poniard. It's like... It's very hard to process what the fuck is going on, okay? Like, I don't know anything that's going on here. I don't see, like, confirm, right? So I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? What is this? Furnace? Tech station. What do you got for me? Universal printer. Okay. So we found, like... I feel like there should be, like, a time anomaly over here or something. Hey, there's something else. What is this? Utility station. Heal player. We can use some Axions to heal. Okay. So, I don't know. I guess it would be nice if there was, like, a healing place around here. Like, not a healing place, a thing. So there's obviously, like, rooms like this. Okay, hang on. I guess I have to jump down from this side. That would make sense to me, right? Like, that's... It's obviously like a healing room type thing, right? Not a healing room, it's like a safe room. Like in Resident Evil, you know? Like a safe room. Which is cool. Vault credentials B. It's just like, I don't know. It'd be nice... Okay, so now there's not gonna be like... Oh, there's two guys here. I see them both. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I saw you already. Like, I feel like there's just a lack of the bonfires right now. Like, it's been... It feels like it's been a long... Oh, for fuck's sake. There's a lot of enemies. It just feels like there's been a lot of... I feel like I should have hit another bonfire by now. And I don't like the fact that I have to, like, jump here to grab these things. It feels real janky, and I don't like it. I guess that's the point of, like, the med station or whatever. So you can heal with it. Model, major thespian leggings. Oh, right, I got a bunch of gear that I didn't try on yet, or probably can't even put on. Yeah, it's foresight. So there's a bunch of builds, obviously. Don't forget the army. I just took a look at it. I just took a look at it. But apparently I got printing credentials for something new. God, it's one of those stupid hands again. Okay, so there's another one over here. There's something over there. I guess I'm gonna try to grab that. Whee! Axions 550. Oh, there's something else over here. Is there a woman? There's a better killer. A heal too. It's just okay. These jumps, as much as I like the jump, I feel like these jumps are a bit too floaty and a bit too janky to feel really good. Especially stuff like that. Like that doesn't feel consistently easy to pull off. Let's put it that way. Is this where I died last time? Not last time. Yeah, so look, there's like a glow on these, right? I don't know why it wasn't showing up on that other one, but there's a glow. See that there's like stable ground there, you know? Ooh. I don't know. I'm kind of a cult conjuring table. Yeah, I don't like the way these are structured. I don't like that you have to jump to use a ladder. I don't like that. I understand it, but it seems way too like I don't know if there's a ledge like I don't know if there's like a ledge grab like wait, pick up. Okay, so now what do I fucking do? I guess I have to do this. This is my guess. Whew, that camera angle's bad. Nope, there's no fucking way. Okay, well, fourth fool's head. Okay, so let's see. Well, that wasn't what I was supposed to do, but I mean, I've got to. Okay, I mean, we're almost at the top. How the fuck? Is that where I that's where I died, right? So that's connected. So this is that takes me up to those two Stretch Armstrong guys. That must be how it is, right? Because I assume that's my souls. That's my assumption. So let's go back down. Oh my god. Yep, that's what I was fucking worried about. I had very strong concerns regarding the jumping, and they have been confirmed. Because like you see what happened is I didn't intend to jump that way by any stretch of the imagination. So what happened is I just kind of like let go. And now I'm gonna die because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take fatal damage if I fall down here. Yep. Oh well. Oh well. That's lore, man. Just seek pale blood. Ripping the gameplay from Dark Souls, but the story from Doom. What's next? Ha! That's funny. I don't think the voice acting is English. No, it's not. It's not. Oh, hang on. So I got 2 vault keys, right? Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Maybe it's just to open the vault. Like that arena that kept spawning enemies. Maybe that's a vault. What do you think the odds of that are? Think I'm correct? Let's try that. Oh, it's thing. He's back. No, I lost all my souls that time. I want you to pump Foresight just to see what the armor looks like. You can try the cube. Well, I just died, so unfortunately that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna try. There's a Demon King over here. Invisible wall. I'm gonna try this now. My assumption is that now, because I have the keys. Okay, apparently enemies didn't spawn this time. Fucking okay. I don't know what the fuck that was. Maybe that was I didn't have the keys or some shit. Organic fiber. Like some of this shit looks cool. Like what is that? Like a parasite that like grabbed the guy. There's like a giant vertebrae there. Like this is kind of cool. It's kind of cool, but at the same time it's like janky and it's like would I put up with the jank? I mean, I played Ashen with Max for like under 2 hours because it was janky as shit. Okay, hang on. There's a boss. This is a boss. Master of Treachery, I will slay you with truth. I'm starting to see that. Do I have to jump down this Dark Souls hole? I guess I'm going down there. Okay. Jump down the Dark Souls hole. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, okay. Let's heal. This is kind of a cool enemy, I guess. It's kind of weird looking. Like it's... Oh man, that's fucking bizarre. Like it's so uncanny looking. Oh god, his hand... They were his hands! Oh my god. His arms come off. Your right arm comes off? That's a fucking creepy looking boss. What are you doing? And his right arm came off again. I'm attacking it. Okay, what the fuck is that? Better heal, otherwise I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I died. It's the guy from the loading screen, yeah. Shiva of the East? More like Shiva of the Deceased? Yeah, that's cool. Blood for the Blood God. So, I don't... Yeah, that's him. Turret and slow heal can be equipped. Do I have turret? I don't think I have turret. Okay, let's see. Where's my Omni Cube? Transposition pathing. So nothing helpful there. Well, let's go here and let's drop all my Axiom, because I got a ton of Axiom, right? Fuse. So synchronized breach. Transport. I can't transport. I feel like I want to just kind of like boost my strength. I feel like I could beat him. I just kind of got myself trapped in a corner like an idiot, which was a mistake. Those being his hands are exactly what I wanted to see. Having hands running around and the boss has the hands of meat. That was a cool reveal. A lore reveal. If I explored everything, I guess so. There's something up here that I haven't gotten. I don't know how to get up there, though. I don't know if it's even worth it. Hey. Get out of here, Chad Demonwick. Chadwick the Demon Lord. Okay, that was fucking... Fall down the hole. I want whatever you had. Nail shards. Whatever, we'll try fighting him again. I should have just ran past him. But yeah, it's kind of, like the game's janky. It's a great atmosphere setup, a little unexpected without being unrealistic. Yeah, it was. I think that's a really good reveal because like, what the hell are with all these hands? It's like, oh shit, it's this like old god's hands. He's just been ripping them off all day. Oh god, he's over there. I think the fighting this guy in the dark is actually cool too. I don't know if you could block his shit though. Okay, that's a bit different. Hand mind. Your right hand comes off, yeah. I think we all said it. Yeah, I think this would just be like... I might not beat the boss, I might just call it. I feel like that's the end. They said it would take about 3 hours to finish. I don't know if there's more after this boss, but... I don't know if I'd want to continue. It's kind of... It's like one of those things where it's like, it's... The stuff I'm seeing is interesting, but whether or not it's worth playing is questionable. Like, there's a lot of jank. Like, I'm wondering if it's even worth it to try to block on this boss. Or if I should just be using my fucking... my Alucard backstep, you know? Get away from me. I'm running away from you. This looks pretty good so far. Yeah, I mean, I gave you the... Like, you've got my RP Steam account, so... You can give it a shot. You and Dave. You can try it if you want. Okay, where are we at? Okay, he's over here. Okay. He came... Oh, he Tower Knighted my ass. Just crab walk and get oh, okay. It stopped running for a second. His HP's going low. I'm gonna heal him. Because last time I did this, I got my ass kicked. Actually, shit, I'm gonna buff my sword. I haven't been doing it at all. Maybe his feet come off too. Oh shit. I need to get that hand off. Get that ass banned. How do I buff my fucking sword or whatever? That's a Y? Okay, that's Y. Burn him down! Okay, we killed him. That was it. Okay, that was it. I guess that was the final thing. Thank you for playing. Comic Sans. I have mixed feelings. Ultimate fighting style, yeah, just fucking mash R1 and win. I have mixed feelings. I think it's very interesting, and I like that boss, okay? I think that boss, with like the lead up throughout the level with all the hands, is actually really cool. My issue right now is that the gameplay's kind of janky. Well, what the fuck? Did it just close it already? Oh. It blacked out my other screen too. I don't know. I have mixed feelings. It's better than like Dolmen. Like, do you guys remember Dolmen? I'm gonna look up Dolmen right now. Actually, let me give me a second. Let me look it up. You should just be looking at my thing. It's still there, so I can look up here. Dolmen. Dolmen was basically trying to be like this, but it was bad. Dolmen on Steam, like it felt bad. Planned game release of 2020. Interesting. Like, Dolmen felt bad. This feels better. It doesn't feel good. Like, there's a lot of... I mean, not good. It doesn't... It lacks a lot of what you want, I guess. It's hard to... It's kind of hard to explain. Like, you probably saw it. Like, the combat's kind of floaty. The combat's kind of floaty. It's kind of janky, like, with the platforming with the ladders. I don't hate it, though. And I guess I'd be curious to see more of it. Because, like, the lore stuff was cool. Like, it's a cool setting, right? It's like cosmic horror. And Dolmen tried to do that, but I think this is doing it better. And I like that boss design. That boss design was pretty neat. So I don't know. If there's more stuff like that, it might be okay. But they really need to start refining stuff. And by the time, like... April? Ooh, I don't think there's enough time. If the release date is April, I don't think there's enough time to fix it. It's like it's little things like the menus are hard to navigate. You're not given a lot of info. And granted, this is like the Thespian Feast is this might not be like the intro level, right? So you might get more explanation and stuff. But my concern is that this is like the start of the game, like quote unquote the start of the game. You're not explained everything, and that was like the first boss. My question is that going to be the case? And my guess is yes, because, well, I guess it's set. Well, okay, let's go on Keymailer right now. I will read you the statement. I will go on my Keymailer account, and I'll try to read you off the page. My keys. Hellpoint, Thespian Feast. Let's see what they said. Hi Wesley, Hellpoint the Thespian Feast is a chapter of the upcoming sci-fi action RPG Hellpoint and can be described as Dark Souls meets Dead Space. I feel like that's a little disingenuous because there's not really a lot of Dead Space. It's more like cosmic horror, like I don't want to say Lovecraftian, but kind of that thing. Can be completed in 2 to 3 hours. I guess I'm just a god gamer because I beat it in less than half the max time. There is no embargo. Feel free to stream and publish gameplay videos. Good thing I read that. Oh shit, there's an embargo. You weren't supposed to play it on stream. Whoops. Let's read the rest of it. Hellpoint, the Thespian Feast. I'll read the actual game page. Thespian Feast is a free sequel-like chapter of Hellpoint. A free sequel-like chapter of Hellpoint, a dark and challenging action RPG where the line between science and occultism is unclear. Many decades after the incident, someone finally manages to reach the forsaken space colony of Irid Novo. What the investigator finds defies any form of reason, but a morbid obsession pushes him forward. If death doesn't come first, insanity will surely get the better of him. Words from the disciple of the prying eye. Congratulations, only the most inquisitive minds end up here. It's just some fucking lore things. And that's it. And there's a Steam page for Hellpoint. Release date is April 16th. The thing is, I don't see them fixing a lot of these issues I have. Like, some of the jankiness is, like, fundamental to the gameplay, and I don't see them changing that anytime soon. They might, it's possible, but I don't see that happening. Mature content, frequent violence or gore. Yep, sounds about right. So, I mean, I enjoyed it. Would I enjoy 50 hours of that? I don't know. Because I had mixed feelings even while playing it. It's kind of hard to say. Jackie Chan drunken boxed you there for a bit? Yeah, he did. He did his, dropped on his back and, like, tried to punch me while he's bent over. It was cool. I do love how the boss hides in the dark, but you can still see its face. That was a very good effect. And it's pretty apparent they put a lot of effort into that boss, right? That boss was very well designed. Really cool design. It tied into the level, which was interesting, and you don't really see that a lot, right? That was cool. I respect that. And I think that was a very interesting reveal. The boss was cool. I like how he's hidden in shadow when you first fight him. Or when you first see him, he's like in shadow and he comes out with his kind of creepy, like, I don't know. I want to call it like almost Hindu, you know, kind of look. We got like all like the multi-armed god thing, like that's cool. And then he rips his hands off and you're like, oh shit, these are the hands we've been fighting throughout the level. Like that's cool. It's like, are they going to have, because there's probably different areas of the space station, right? Is there going to be more stuff like that where like the boss is like influencing certain parts of the station? Like that would be fucking cool. I have no reference point for what that means. I remember Dolmen, that was an early video back when you still did reviews, yeah. I like that I like that little shot, Dave, thanks. Dolmen still hasn't come out now. I don't think their Kickstarter succeeded either. Let's take a look. Dolmen Kickstarter. Stars Are Bleeding. Dolmen on Steam. Dolmen Where Stars Bleed. I'm pretty sure they didn't. They got $20,000. I don't remember what. Oh, it was 135% funded. Maybe they ran a second Kickstarter. I was pretty sure the first one didn't get funded. They asked for $15,000 and there was 585 backers. What's that average out to be? 20K. Or sorry, that's 2,000. 20,000 divided by 585. $1? No, that's fucking wrong. Thanks. Thanks for doing what I asked you, calculator. $35 average donation. Damn, dude. Oh, they missed out. Their stretch goals were like crazy. Holy fuck. Yeah. When was this? Abyss Supporter. Estimated delivery November 2019. I'm pretty sure this is like the second one that they ran, my guess. Now that I think about it, you started at over level 60, didn't you? It's possible. I don't know. Well, we can go in and look right now. Whoa. New. I don't know. Majority of the effort went into that boss in that room. Maybe the right move, but it's a shame the rest of the level wasn't as polished. I think there was elements of the level that were good, like things kind of like backed in on, like rotated back in on themselves, and I don't think the level was bad. Things looked a bit samey. Link Espadon. Oh. So if I pick this guy, he starts with the Pawniard, so maybe that means I can make the thing. Did we watch this? I don't even remember. It looked like Shiva, yeah. It was cool. Couldn't get a super good look because I think he was doing poses and palm strikes. He had... There was a lot of effort put into his animations, I think, because it looked like significantly better than all the other enemies in the game. It's just hard. I didn't mean that as a punch in the gut, but it does sound that way loud. Dave, I'm just saying, it's just kind of funny. They'll get their guides when they fix this damn door. That's right. That's exactly right. Watch this. Okay, what was it? Stats? Did we start at level 60? Where does it say my level? Level 68. No, but I don't think they're gonna start you with like 1 health and stuff. That may just be like how they did it, right? Because Dark Souls kind of did the same thing. But what they did in Dark Souls was they you had like base stats. Like I think like the Pyromancer didn't start 1 all stats. He started at soul level 1, but he had like a baseline of stats, right? Do you think this is a fucking saw cleaver? Oof. I have a gun too now. The shooting is weird. The shooting feels weird. There's potential here. I feel like there is potential here. I don't want to be like totally doom and gloom, but there is potential. Can you just die there? Damn, I'm surprised I made it through there without knowing how to sprint, honestly. I'm going to try the gun on an enemy. Someone's going to try to get handsy on me and I'm going to shoot him. I don't know if this is actually good. Okay, I have no ammo left, so I have to resort to my saw cleaver. Ha! Got it off in time as I was about to sneeze into the mic. No, which would have been no good for anybody. This is like Bloodborne. Like, do you want to play as Bloodborne or Dark Demon Souls? I think there's definitely potential here. I don't know. I'll approach it with cautious optimism. I'm more interested than I was when I started. But the game is not... I don't want to say it's not well made, but there's jank. And jank is usually very concerning. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Game feel? Game feel is like something that's really hard to quantify. And it's hard to get right. Oh, wait, stabilize breach? So there's only like 2 of these things here. Okay. Did I just totally miss that the first time? I might have. And you need to shoot a lot of shit to get that back. I mean, I think the enemy designs are cool. It's just like the game is just a little janky. And if the game felt like a little, I don't know, I don't want to say weightier. If it just, it's like game feel is so hard to quantify. Okay, I can't really describe to you how this feels, but it feels a little off. You know, it just feels like it could be tighter. Things could feel nicer. And I don't know a good way to quantify that, but that's what I'm going with. It would be nice if it felt a little tighter. I think there's a lot of potential here, but if you're releasing in 2 months, I don't really see it happening. I don't see it getting tightened up and refined to the point where it would be playable and good. It feels a little, I don't know, feels a little Unity. Is that an acceptable thing to say? Feels a little Unity? You probably know what I mean when I say that. You know, it feels a little stock. Did I come up here last time? You know, it feels like it could be better. Freight credentials. It always sucks to have to be like, oh, it feels kind of shitty. It locks behind you. How about that? Which is why this thing's over here is probably what I have to hit. Where is it? There's a thing over here, wasn't there? There it is. So it locks behind you, and then you know these monsters come out. All these hands of Godfried the Shiva Man, or whatever his name was. Settle down there, Mark Brown. Yeah, I don't like citing game feel. Okay, I don't like citing game feel, but that is pretty much on the nose of what this is. Okay, it's an issue with game feel. I think I know what you mean. Like, it feels a little floaty. It feels a little less responsive than I'd like. Just a little bit, stuff like that. Demon Souls, please. I hope he doesn't jack off with his left hand after that. It's okay, it's his right hand that comes off. Get your nails out of here. I do like how the enemies just follow you straight up the whole time. I think that's fine. Demon Souls is a little, Demon Souls and Dark Souls is a little bit like, he's gotten away, it's fine. We'll try next time. We'll try to get him next time. The animations aren't always smooth. The feedback on attacks and attacking doesn't show much at all. Camera freaks out on walls, so anytime you jump straight off a wall, yeah. Like that, the wall jumping on the ladders is concerning. As is when my attacks just don't work. You know, it's just a bunch of little things that I feel like are holding it back. I guess I don't even have to go over there, but I can. Try to get to the boss as fast as possible. Whoop, whoop, see you nerds, I'm out of here. You guys can't use these power lifts. Whoop. Revolute Warrior Boots. That armor seemed good. I think I'll continue to wear it, even if it's not great. There's potential here. These Canadians might have a good thing going, but I'm just concerned it's going to come out too early, and it's not going to be well refined. So I'm going to guess if I go in here now, if it even lets me, it's going to do that same shit. Yeah, okay, so... It's because I don't have the keys, I'm assuming. Which is kind of a shitty thing where it's like, hey, gotcha. You can't go this way because enemies spawn indefinitely and you're gonna fucking die. Like, that's never fun. Like, that's a gotcha, right? Vault credentials, yeah. See, you need the vault key. But they're just gonna keep spawning and I can't leave, right? So can I leave? Oh, I can leave. What the fuck? I can leave now? I don't fucking get it. Okay, whatever. That is... I feel like that's a gotcha. You know, like, gotcha. Enemies are gonna keep spawning in here, you dip. Get your fucking vault credentials and get the fuck out. I don't know. There's a couple of things I'm concerned about, but I'm cautiously optimistic, I guess. Settle down there, Mark. Compared to Souls games, the animation timings are really fast. Your character feels like it doesn't have a lot of weight. Yeah. Like, impact is important. Like, when you take a swing at a guy, you want it to feel like you fucking hit him, you know? You want it to feel like you hit him. Like, you gave him the business, right? It doesn't really feel that way. Third floor. Whoa, hello. Stretch Armstrong, get out of here. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Got my little gun arm. I'm just gonna drop down here. Fuck fighting, guys. I'm running. I'm playing Dark Souls. I have no healing items. Yep. Yep. Where are you at? Kia! It should take you about 3 hours, they said. It'll take you 3 hours to get through. I'm just like ripping through here because I already played it, so I know. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't feel as bad as I thought. Major thespian armor. I don't know. Major concerns. It's like, if this was like early access, okay, I'd be like, okay, there's some stuff they can fix. They have time. If it's coming out in 2 months, a month, like less than 2 months, like a month and a half, I don't know. I don't know if they can fix everything because they're probably working on finishing the game and finding bugs and junk, and it's just they're probably not going to have time to fix it all. Major concern of mine. Yep, that too. Jonathan got it on point. It's an overall lack of polish that you'd expect from a more professional game. Granted, it's indie, but that's not an excuse. That's true, you know. I mean, it's kind of like, okay, well, the stuff we saw at the end was cool. is that going to justify you playing through a mediocre game to see some cool shit? And I think the answer is no, right? Like, putting up with a game that's like less than good combat-wise or animation-wise or production value-wise to see some of the cool ideas they had is probably not worth the time, you know? That's my major concern. It's not worth the time to play it. Like, it's not worth putting up with the jank and all that stuff to play it. To me, little things are a big deal. It's something big everyone will notice. So it's not much of a note, but the little things are what I to look for. It's more easy to show amateur stuff. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you compared this, like, side by side for Dark Souls, just like... You know, obviously Dark Souls was a much bigger production than this, but... You gotta compare it. It's like aping Dark Souls, so you gotta compare it to Dark Souls, which is unfortunate, because Dark Souls is really good, and this is decent, but my question is, am I gonna play this over Dark Souls? And the answer right now is no. We saw some cool stuff, like the last like the boss was cool. We saw some cool stuff, and there's potential, it's just... I don't know if it's worth it. Since you were blazing through, I kind of want to see heavy weapon gameplay, since I like being a bit... Okay, well, I can try that. Let's start a new character. I was going to end the stream, but we'll just... Sad for her. So we'll just try the big guy and see what happens. We'll just do the last character and see what happens. How he fares. I don't know if the guns are any good. The thing with the guns is, like... It's probably interesting as, like... The guns are probably interesting as, like, an exercise. Like, I don't want to say exercise. Oh, he's slow as shit. Oh, God, that feels bad. Oh, God, that feels bad. That looks so bad. Like, okay. Like, I get, like, the wind-up should be... The wind-up looks fine, like, pulling the sword back, but when you swing it, it's gotta be fast. That's not how sword swings behave. Like, you break your... Like, look at his wrist when he does this, okay? Look at his right wrist. That looks fucking terrible. And it feels so goddamn slow. Okay, whatever. What's her shield like? That looks fucking cool. It's like a tech shield. You never remember that one episode of Reboot where Bob fought, I think he fought Megabyte. He had like a shield glitch, like turned into a big shield. Yeah, that was fucking cool. I bet you this feels fucking awful. Oh god. Okay, it's a one shot, so it's strong. But I don't know. That looks like it feels bad. Don't feel good. Like, look at this shit. The wind-up is unreal. Like, I think one of the things is, like, with Dark Souls, when you used a Zweihander, like the running attack with the Zweihander, it was pretty fast to come out. Like, it was over your shoulder and you just slammed it down. I feel like a lot of games just, like, don't get that. Like, when you were using a Zweihander, your initial attack, the running attack, your big, like, kind of like bread and butter move, was well, it's like that, right? Like, that seems pretty okay. But it seems like a lot of... Okay, I do have a plunging attack. There's input buffering, too. That kind of sucks. Input buffering is always a little concerning. It's like slow-mo. Is there a better two-handed moveset? I don't think you can actually switch to two-hander. Like, I mean, let's look at the controls one more time. I don't think there actually is cycle main hand, cycle off hand. I don't think there is, like, one versus two-handed. I think it's just you have your weapon. And this weapon is slow as fuck. And it's meant to be slow as fuck, but it doesn't feel good. Like, look how slow that shit is. I guess it's staggering. I don't think this is faring better than my... Put it this way, I don't think that fared better than my regular sword for regular boys. I mean, I guess you can kind of stun lock. Kind of. Like, let's try on this guy. I'll spam R1, the fast attack. Okay, so you can kind of stun lock them, which is good. But that, like, this attack, the hard, holy shit does it feel bad. It feels so terrible. And yeah, I don't think there's a two-handed move. I guess that's kind of like the Storm Ruler. You just, like, throw them. Don't feel good. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say it. Don't feel too good. Feel kind of jank, feel kind of shitty. I do like this big shield, how it pops up. That makes me happy. Heavy weapons lack contrast. Yeah, like... what heavy weapons should be is the attack... like, this looks so bad. Like, it should be... when you swing the weapon, it should come up fast. You should have recovery after the swing, but the swing itself should be pretty quick, right? But that just looks like so bad. Like, if you swing a sledgehammer, right? Like in real life, if you swing a sledgehammer, the swing's fine. The problem is it's stopping the thing in recovery, right? So if you just swung a sledgehammer in the air, like horizontally across, you just took it and like swung it sideways, the swing itself wouldn't be in slow motion. The swing would be relatively fast. The problem is at the end, you'd have to like stop it, so you'd slow down at the end and catch it. And then before you could do your other swing, you'd have to recover, right? That's what it should be. Yeah, slow wind up, fast swing, slow recover. Yes, that's exactly right. You gotta like... the swing itself needs to be quick. But it's not. It's very slow. So that... when you're pulling it up and it arcs like that... on that arc, it should be like really fast. Like, same thing with the upswing. The upswing should be quick. Like, fine, slow down, and then the arc up should be fast, and then on the way down, when it lands, it should be slow. Like there. You can slow down after you've apexed. But it just looks so bad. Feels bad, too. The anime, yeah, the snapping, the wrist is, like, so bad. If you, like, zoom in on it, like, his wrist is just, like, totally janked to the right, like it's cranked. But I think we're good. we're gonna okay, that's bad. Oh my god, that's bad. That wasn't very good. I don't know. I don't know if you can stun lock bosses. So this weapon's strength seems like stun locking enemy, like basic enemies, which would be fine. It's just like, how do you stun? I'm gonna jump off there again and see if that happens a second time, and then we're gonna call it a day. Reminds me of Pyramid Head. Yes, but Pyramid Head was a horror enemy designed to instill you with fear. I mean, this feels like it's from Dolmen. Dolmen had that really awkward, janky weapon system, right? Where it was kind of shitty. Like, all the weapons felt, like, super bad and floaty. And this feels like that. And it just kind of blows my mind that people don't get it. Don't get that really... the crux of the thing is, like... you don't just have, like, a set... like Jackie said, you don't just have, like, a set swing speed throughout the entire animation. There's, like, a wind-up, the attack comes out pretty quick, and then there's the recovery. And... if it's just, like, a flat, like, linear swing, it doesn't feel good. Can't get through there. I don't know. It's feeling like Dolmen with this thing. And that's kind of... I'll activate this fucking... Spawn deceased me every night when I goon. Let's run off and see what happens. Is it gonna be blue again? They gotta fucking fix that. They have to fix that. That looks so terrible. Jump looks good. The jump is kind of the same way. It's a bit floaty, right? You found the end of the skybox pretty easily. Using the Great Knife in Silent Hill 2 had the fast delivery animation with a slow wind-up. Can you actually use the Pyramid Head knife? That's hilarious. I didn't actually know that. I don't think I've ever unlocked it. I mean, the jump looks fine. It's a bit floaty. The trajectory feels a little weird. But, I mean, you're jumping your entire body height, so it's not that big of a deal. But this, I think this is pretty terrible. Like, just seeing all the, like, level geometry Like, I can see, like, that... I think... Okay, is that where the, that, like, lore console was? We'll do it one more time, and we're gonna call it a day. We've almost been streaming for 2 hours, but... I don't know, mixed feelings. I think it's okay. You're gonna look over here real quick. Is this the lore console? Oh, fuck. Can I see it? Actually, that doesn't even look like it's attached to the level at all. I'm gonna look one more time. But yeah, you can't have... When you're swinging something, it's meant to do damage and hurt someone. So it doesn't make sense for them to go slow. Because you're not controlling... Like, slow would mean that he's, like, actively holding it back against gravity. Yeah, I don't think that's actually attached. That's hilarious. The geometry? Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Yeah, fuck it. We'll go for, like, 5 more minutes. I just want to keep looking at the novel geometry. The sacred geometry. Where's the boss door? Where's the boss door in relation to the thing? It's down there and to the right. I want to see if we can see the boss arena if I jump down here. It should be like... Okay, maybe not. But the boss arena should be like right in front of us. Oh, whatever. Maybe I'll do one run to see if I can get to the boss. And fall down that hole in the middle. I don't know. I think I've articulated my thoughts on it so far. I have major concerns. It has potential, but I have major concerns. And like I got through it like pretty damn fast, even on stream where I'm kind of like half paying attention. So I feel like if Dave or Tom you wanted to play it, it's probably I guess Max has my credentials too. I think you'd give it a try. It's not terrible. It was very Canadian, though. And that's the truth. The sacred geometry, yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's potential. I don't know how much of it is going to be like Bloodborne style. Dude, just seek the pale blood, dude. There's 5 more minutes, but I just got here. Sorry, Sticky Rick. I've beaten it already. I'm sorry. I beat it already. I got to the cool tutorial boss and it was neat, and then it's over. Where was I going again? Where am I? Who am I? What's going on? Yes, I wanted to run in here. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Before we do that, I'll get the checkpoint. I just need one more hit. All these jumps. Leave me alone, lady. Lady! Let's go. Short stream, yeah. It was just... I didn't know how... Like, it said it was going to take 3 hours. And I beat it in, like, an hour and a half, so... I don't know what to tell you. I'm just a god gamer, I guess. Definitely didn't just luck out. Or they severely... Or they severely underestimated everyone's, They severely underestimated everyone's ability to beat this game. Oh, okay, that's funny. There's a bunch of shit down here. What? Interesting. I want to know what that shit is now. What if I load my character if I can get back there? There's probably an elevator lift thing. There's always Turok. No, it's not. Turok this weekend, probably. I'll probably play more Turok this weekend, but it's pretty rough. Okay, so there's a green thing here. Are you the control console for this thing? Can I do anything here? How the heck am I supposed to get all those... How the heck am I supposed to get all those things? So now, no enemies spawn. Do they spawn when I try the door? Like, do you remember when I came in through here and a bunch of fucking enemies spawned and they kept spawning? Was it because of that demon thing? Was it because I entered it from this way? This is so weird. The ninth circle. I've heard this before. That's so weird, because that... I got in there and there's like infinitely spawning enemies. Was it from that like demon guy who wanders around? Like was it his doing? I don't know. I don't know. What is this? Vault PB? Hadron of Entropy. Oh, I'm dead. Oh. At least they had the sensibility to put level geometry hidden in that one. But I think that's it for now. Oh, it was not bad. Major concerns moving forward. Hopefully it's not as bad. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll stream probably Turok on the weekend. We'll see what happens. It'll probably be Turok. I might have to restart because I don't know what the hell's going on. But we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. See you later.